I say that, but I know full well we might end up losing everybody. And that's making my stomach sink like crazy. Like, are we just gonna lose the companions we've had over the last, like, freaking 10 years? Aye, this place shall serve. Bleh, bleh. Therefore, should you struggle to find the way forward, pray ask yourselves this: in the place where you stand, whose is the soul that yearneth most desperately for oblivion? Why do you tell us this now? Ne'er again would I betray your trust. This pledge I did make to my comrades. In bringing thee into my confidence, I would remain true to my word. As for thee, let us consider it my fitting reward for the secrets I harbored for the crystal exarch. He's planning on sacrificing himself? Is that what he's telling us? No. I once placed my faith in thy chosen path, walking at thy side, full knowing that we were bound for thy demise. I ask now that thou returnest the favor, and abide in faith as I fulfill mine own destiny. No. If you say my debt has come due, how am I to refuse? Tis indelicate of me, I know full well, and I can but beg thy forgiveness. Yet even if I must needs go to such lengths, I cannot well feign ignorance of the truth I have found within. The answer to the question, in what moment might I stand strongest? After all that we've been through, I will say only this. Do what you must. Do what you must and see your conviction through. I shall, my friend. I shall. Without further ado, then, let us go and join our comrades. I don't like where this is heading, guys. I don't like where this is heading a bit. Graha. I'm not ready for this. I'm really not ready for this, guys. Does this mean we're gonna lose all of them? Deep breaths.
Intellect was once our pride. Overnight, it became our shame. Our works, monuments to futility. Immortality, our greatest invention, became a source of suffering. Rather than suffer on, many chose to unmake themselves by means of etheric exsanguinators. Etched upon these stones are the testaments of such souls, though many left no words at all, thinking it a pointless gesture. Once we have obtained vessels of flesh, we likewise intend to vanish. If you understand this, understand aught of our tale, you will abandon your quest for knowledge. Ignorance truly is bliss. If you would cling to your illusory happiness, remain primitive and pure. It is the only way.
So that's your story. While I appreciate your advice, I will not heed it.
Oh no, we're gonna lose
Convinced
her
though
next,
you may
aren't
be
we?
of this truth, it is yours and not mine. Indeed, truth, I have ever believed.
Or maybe
is in the
she's
eye
gonna
of
attempt
the
it and
beholder.
Arianja's gonna stop her?
Are you suggesting that we have reached a faulty conclusion? That our science failed us?
Hardly. As you yourself said, the subject matter is beyond my comprehension.
I don't like
And that,
this.
I accept, is true. I do not possess the knowledge to prove or disprove your conclusion. In my mortal years, I doubt I could even approach the wisdom of the Aya.
Aya, okay. Not the E, the Aya.
But of one thing am I absolutely certain. I would not be happier in ignorance.
Ishtola, no!
No!
You mustn't!
The most important lesson I've learned is that learning isn't simply passing one's eyes over words. Nay, 'tis when understood for oneself that knowledge attains its true value. This is what has sustained me, driven me onward in joy and wonder, in anger and sorrow. The universe may end, and all may be for naught. But I will live as I always have. I will always seek out new knowledge. And no conclusion of yours, no matter how grim, can dampen my desire.
I suppose it is only to be expected.
No.
Their feeble minds cannot fathom the terrifying gravity of it all. But worry not. We consider it our duty to enlighten you, and we will not stop until you grasp the full extent of our despair.
No. No. Please.
Keep calm and listen well. Though my body will soon dissipate, there may be a way to restore it.
Okay.
Azim's magic. So long as our souls remain, you can use it to summon us back.
She's right. I completely forgot.
But you mustn't, for it would mean losing our way forward. This I only reveal so that you can promise not to invoke the magic. We came here knowing what victory may cost, so press on. Press on, and do not look back.
But... No!
I shall join thee. As subterfuge is not required, thou shalt not suffer for mine absence.
No!
Ariandja.
Magic.
My resolve hath never been as strong as thine. Full oft have I wavered in my decisions, and afterwards been stricken with regret. In spite of this, I may still stand with my comrades, supporting them as they attempt the greatest of feats.
We have
This
to bring him
truth
back, right?
I
We
have
can't.
learned in the course of our journey. And many though my shortcomings may be, I may also claim to excel in prophecies. My studies, into which have granted me the flexibility of mind needed to bend this malleable reality. Thus shall I hope that thou mayest have the strength to resist, and our comrades the strength to continue.
With you to urge us on, How could we possibly fail?
There's a way to bring him back though, right? With Asm's magic. They said not to do it, but...
What's this? An extinguished civilization. Rekindled.
Alize, please don't do anything rash.
That's right. Our quest doesn't end here. We'll press on, and we will find you.
There. That's where you'll find me.
Huh?
Is that another star?
Of the stars we visited, most were already devoid of life. And where there was life still, the inhabitants wished for death. But even death, we learned, isn't truly the end. It is but a part of the cycle of rebirth. Souls return to the star, or in its absence, a larger flow. And eventually they are reborn. Alive again, to know suffering anew. True salvation lies not in dying. It lies in not being born. This is the gift I would give to you. To all life on beautiful Etheris. To that end, we created an egg wherein life cannot quicken. That dead sun. Attain it if you can, before your friends' emotions fade away, along with their protection.
Why were you smiling, Alize? Sorry. I'm finding it increasingly harder to hit these. I'm starting to feel it, guys. I'm starting to think the worst might actually happen. Really hard not to think that it will. So I'm really hoping it won't. Oh my god. Okay. Alize must be taking this really hard in a way though because of all the sacrifices. Yes, I can feel it. The ether emanating from the arcane pattern. This is the portal. This is a portal, and no mistake. Let us see where it leads. I can't read right now because I'm so... Portal of Wisdom. Of course, Y'shtola. Of course, Ariadne. We must try to find denizens who are amenable to conversation. We should also get a lay of the land. See how far we can go. I'll help Alphina with that. In the meantime, you and Graha can search for friendlier folk. Alright. Be careful, guys. Apart from hostile beings, take care with your footing. I mislike the look of this terrain. This must be the world where Omega is from. Yeah, see, there's an etherite right there. And people! Guys, we might actually end up finishing Shadowbringers today. Or Shadowbringers. Endwalker. Oh my gosh, look at the text. The Omicrons, you say? And what is it you do here? We are preparing for war. War? Greetings, traveler. We are the Omicrons. Omicrons? Blech. Omicrons? Omicrons? Me repeating it over and over again isn't gonna make me learn the word. Ugh. Most recently, we succeeded in subjugating the homeworld of the beings whose strength has said to be without parallel. The dragons. Oh, you shits. 5 more quests. 5 more quests. What? Something? No. Something. Okay. Graha Tia is ready to set forth. No. Let us watch our step as we make our way. Definitely not. I'm not wanting this. Bye, Felicia. This appears to be the console, but it seems unresponsive. Would you care to take a look at it? My chocobo is covering up Graha. You try touching, smacking, and attuning with the console, but there is no response. No luck, I see. But there must be a way to activate it. There must. I have a feeling this might be voiced, though. Let's hope it is.
Well, I'm out of ideas.
As am I. Operating such consoles is trying enough. But if we can't even activate it?
Perhaps there is a way. First, consider the world that has been recreated here. Its inhabitants were machines who gathered combat data to enhance themselves. And among the many wars they waged, the most notable was that against the dragons.
Yes.
As you've doubtless surmised, I believe this was the homeworld of Omega.
Yeah, I figured.
Sid built a jamming device to defeat it, a device which generated massive bursts of lightning, its sole weakness.
That's all well and good, but what does that... Wait. You're not thinking to strike the console with lightning, are you?
As a matter of fact, I am. Ask yourselves this. Why would an entity as puissant as Omega not be designed to suppress the effects of lightning?
Because it relies upon it.
Yeah.
Or something akin to it, as a source of energy.
My thoughts exactly. And there is a good chance the same is true of the Omicrons and their devices. So, shall I cast caution to the wind and try something reckless and dramatic?
How about it? I'm not sure this is a good idea. Or I could use my custom-made Omega Jammer. No, I'm gonna be kind of worried. I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Worry not, I will be careful. And if it fails, we can think of something else.
Okay. That actually worked.
It worked!
Opening connection to communications module 1. Connection established. Transmission. Strategic Matrix Sigma 1 now online. As a primary strategic matrix, you may address me as Server. Checking for new communications. None found. All units, please maintain current state. End transmission. Closing connection.
Wait!
Wait! We have questions for you. Of late, no mission orders have been issued. Why not? Has there been some manner of trouble?
Reply. The Extended Operations Unit is yet to determine guidelines for future assignments. All strategies are calculated, devised, and actioned in accordance with said guidelines. In the interim, all citizens are directed to maintain a state of combat readiness. End reply. Awaiting query.
Can you tell us why the Extended Operations Unit hasn't yet determined the guidelines?
Unable to comply. Information unavailable or access restricted.
In that case, is it possible for us to communicate directly with the unit?
Access denied. Unable to establish connection.
Of course.
Is there anything you can tell us? Have there been any abnormalities, like a threat to the star or widespread unrest?
Reply. Negative. All citizens continue to operate at maximum efficiency. If your operations are suboptimal, please proceed to a maintenance facility for evaluation. Otherwise, stand by at your designated post. End reply. End transmission. Closing connection.
I could activate it again, but I doubt it would be productive. What do you think?
If all the Omicrons really were running as efficiently as it claimed, then I doubt they were hoping for life here to end. As this Sir told us, there just haven't been any new instructions, and everyone is standing by.
Should be standing by at any rate. If there are those that are neglecting their duties, perhaps we can glean a clue from them. I propose we take another look around, and also try to find the operations unit.
Alright. Since we're so close to the ending, I want to push it. I want to push on through. As painful as it's gonna be, I'm gonna push on through. Oh, there's Alfie. There's Alize. Through it. Fuck off. I'm not in the mood. To endeavor to live, even if we must depend on forces beyond our control. Tell me, Karu, one day, when this adventure becomes a part of your epic, do you think I will be mentioned in it? Of course, why wouldn't you be? Maybe in a footnote. You're not here, so you can't. You're not here, so you can be in the story. No, I'm gonna. I know why he's asking this question. It's gonna hurt me so badly. Of course, why wouldn't you be? You truly think so? That would be a Nay, I shouldn't say such things until the moment comes to pass. Never mind the embarrassment. Well, we had best get on with our task. Tracking down Sir and understanding the nature of the emotion which bars our way. This one's gonna hurt, guys. This one's gonna hurt a lot. This one is gonna hurt a lot, guys. I'm not ready for this. Hopefully we can bring them all back with Azim's magic, but Ryushtola said not to, though. Hello, world. Grahatia is ready to take the next step. Actually, I'm teleporting without my mount on because I like the music too much. This one's gonna hurt like crazy. If it is indeed Sir, I doubt it would willingly reveal its true identity. I have an idea. We use lightning on the console again, but we make it stronger. Much stronger. At that moment, should the unit exhibit a reaction that could suggest that it has a connection to Sir? An inspired idea. I dare say it is worth a try. I had a feeling you'd be on board. This time, you must allow me to do the honors. Of course, Alize. Use your verse thunder. During which time, Karu, I want you to observe it closely for anomalous behavior. Reading is hard, you guys. That could only be our errant Omicron. We must seek it out and begin our operation at once. Alright, Alphino and I will stand by at the console, and when it's time, I'll unleash a veritable storm. Get it? Veritable? I'm joking. Veritable. Veritable. Come, my friend. Let us find this doubt-plagued Omicron. I'm concerned too, Karu. I know this one is gonna hurt. Deep breaths, Karu. Deep breaths. Leave me alone. I'm not in the mood for your guys' bullshit. You are connected to Sir, aren't you? Affirmative. To what end you sought to assert this fact, I do not know. But before we speak further, we must move away from the other units. I do not wish for them to know my true identity. Very well. Our friends are at the console. Let us head there. You can see them in the distance.